Check out this beautiful scene though, and yeah, what are we talking about? Why is she doing 700k damage, dude? Guess who's back again? After a really bad experience with a chiropractor, we got Fugue now, being alive and well. God dang. I thought you did like a trick shot with your spine, but I guess you're okay now. Hello internet! Today we have Fugue in the creator experience server, and well, disclaimer as usual, everything you have from the creator experience server, things are subject to change. Now the first thing to show y'all will be the text. Got a basic attack, the skill right here, that's quite lengthy. We got an ultimate, we got the talent right here, and we're gonna finish off with the technique there. Here is her Lightcone, gets you break effect as, you know, most Lightcone would do. They're just gonna give you like a really good main stat and stuff, right? And overall, this is solid. Nothing you have to get for her to work though, but it's still really good. And these are the traits. I've already shown this before, but here's one more time if you need it. Here we got the ultimate, we got a technique, we got a skill, we've got the talent, and these are the three major traces. And here we have the relic setup. You should have already guessed what's the best stuff for her, considering she is a brick support. We're gonna use your Forge and Iron Cavalry set. And these are the information on the Eidolons. This is what you would get if you had money, and I don't. And with all that said, here are the stats I have on her. We got a really high speed, decent HP, and the most important being break effect. I got 229, and you need to get above 220. As you probably can tell, it's one of her major traits. If your break effect is over 220, your teammates break effect get increased by an additional 12%, lasting for 2 turns. You can stack it up to 2 times, basically 220 above to activate that trace. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, enough yap fast. I would like to present to you the strongest break team currently. And voila, feast your eyes on this. Now the question with Fugue is that who does she replace in the break team, right? Usually we have Harmony Trailblazer here, but while Trailblazer might become like a new path soon, right? So yeah, this is a preparation for that. And I'll just straight up tell you Fugue will do more than just replacing Harmony Trailblazer. She's just straight up better in my opinion. And here we go. The first thing to see will be your technique, which looks like this. And yeah, it's a pretty basic one. You get debuffs on the enemy like just to start, but these debuffs though is pretty dang strong. Just take a look at this. You get defense decrease right there, dude. Whereas the first thing to take note of will be the talent of Fugue. If you look at the enemy, they have 2 toughness bars. Now this is not to be confused with the exo toughness from the Memory of Chaos. We don't have that this week. Now that actually comes from her talent, which says enemy targets will get Cloud Flame Luster inflicted on them, which is basically that extra 40% max toughness below what you've just seen. If it hits 0, you can trigger a weakness break again, basically. And the first thing to do always with Fugue is to use her E on your DPS, right? That's pretty obvious. And what her E does is this. Firstly, I'll just use it right away. You get a break effect increase for sure, and you get above named Foxian Prayer. And there we go, break effect increases, and you ignore weakness type now. You can hit anyone with Samuel, although the effect is half though. But if you have a Ruanmei on your team, it's like you don't even care about weakness at all, because she doubles your weakness break efficiency, right? This is why this team is so damn great. And from this point on, it's the usual. Go for a Q with Ruanmei. We're gonna go in with the ulti as well. Get my damage up as crazy as possible. And here we have Firefly with the first turn. And this turn, I can't really do much yet. I need to turn into Samuel. Let's just go for a kick right there. And here's where I showcase to you what happens to the enemy if your ally with Foxian Prayer attacks them. Well, it's basically this defense decrease effect. You will be able to apply them through Fugue. And that is why you need some F hit rate as well, which is why my body is F hit rate main. Now, this is the same effect as the technique though, so you don't really have to like, you know, scatter your entire team's tuning to get that first, because you already get it through your technique. And with all that said, it's about time. I'm gonna break the enemies down. What I'll do is I'll slow this down and check the super break damage, right? This is a kid to Harmony Trailblazer, which look at that damage, 270k. I'm pretty sure the numbers are not exactly the same, but this feels really strong. Not to mention death reduction, right? So yeah, that is the entire kit basically of Harmony MC, at least the most of it. And with all that said, look at this. We got decreased defense. We have break effect increase on our Sam as well. The damage here cannot be low. Check this out. Bang, 560k, which is actually not too far away, or rather it's like about the same as, you know, Harmony MC, to be honest. But here's the thing with Fugue though. First of all, you got the double break, right? Right now I can weakness break this guy as well. It's gonna hurt a bunch with my enhanced basic. Now you get your enhanced basic with her after you use your skill on an ally, and it goes for 3 turns. Yeah, look at the icon right here. It's pretty obvious. And then enhanced basic doesn't really do too many things uniquely. It's just a blast damage though, and this showcases the combo with Firefly as well. Once you implant fire weakness, Fugue can do this amount of damage, 200k. is just too broken, dude. But yo, her damage is actually really dang good. And here with Firefly again to just finish him off. Hopefully I can. I'll try to. Go with my E right here. Do some immense damage. It should be 500,000 easily. Almost down about. And just like that, we finished the first wave. 0 cycle clear. Not an issue whatsoever. And here's the deal. She hasn't even used her ultimate. And her ultimate is also busted. So yeah, I can't wait to show all that. And here comes the next wave. I'm going to start with a gacha. You know, this. Get that weakness break flowing and smoothing. And you know what? I'm just going to queue it. Fugue's ultimate. 300k dealt because of super break. And here with Fugue's ultimate. Look at the amount of weakness break I'm doing, right? The mobs are just going to get one shot weakness broken because of Ruanmei as well. And here's the crazy part. She ignores weakness time. It reduces everything. And the efficiency of it does not get reduced. If it doubles with Ruanmei's effect, you get this amount of damage. Check out this beautiful scene though. And yeah, what are we talking about? Why is she doing 700k damage, dude? Well, obviously it's because of Virtue Beckon's Bliss. That's really good. Use every Lightcone's damage buff as well. And that's basically what Fugue can do pretty much entirely. I've summarized everything. Here we just get to enjoy some damage though. 700k. That does mean Fugue just did like akin to a Firefly dude with her ulti. That's crazy. Now with an enhanced Q, I'm just gonna go for whoever. Boom. And this is where I kind of think I'm misplaying though. I've overcommitted my energy. Now I don't have enough for the next wave. Well, it's worth it for the showcase, so that was pretty sick though. Right, I'm gonna go and use an E right here. I'm gonna get, you know, a bit of a problem with skill points as well, but hopefully everything's okay. If I can break them, there will be no issue. And with that turn as well, I've ran out of my E, so I do have to like keep that in mind. I gotta like keep the buffs up. It does take some skill points. So here it goes, and the enemy's probably gonna, okay, give me energy. I'm down for that. And you, oh, thank you, dude. You're gonna give me skill points as well. I swear that's not what happens usually, but okay. Now with a Link Shot, obviously can go Galaga as well for this spot. I'm gonna go for an E right here. I need to break the person in the middle pronto, or should I go for the ones at the side? Maybe it's at the side. You know, I want to beat this imply the fire weakness so that Fugue can also break them as well. The more I break them, the, you know, more delayed they become. So that should be good. And hopefully you get me energy somehow to Firefly. I don't think that's the case though. Dude, I was hoping I could keep the cycle, but never mind. So this is no longer 0 cycle clear for sure. And here we have the Fugue as usual. She is not weakness breaking, you know, any enemies yet. Of course, she's not doing a lot. We do have the Firefly. We're gonna go and use my E into my ulti. This is beautiful. Here we go. The damage is about to be insane. After you break them, man, the enemy right now should have everything. That Virtue Beckon's Bliss from Fugue, Charming from Fugue's Lightcone. We got every possible thing, man. It's time to ruin you. Check this damage out. It shouldn't be too damn much though. Yeah, 800k. You know, for a Firefly, that's just kind of normal, which is still stupid to think about. You know, just a casual 800k. Yeah, I do that like every day, dude. Right, so with that said, we're gonna wake up, unfortunately, with 4% health left. I don't feel... Oh, maybe the break just... What? Wait, what was that? That was kind of crazy. I think that was because of Ruanmei shenanigans. They just woke up instantly, so they had to take damage there. Alright, whatever. This will clean you off. We got Firefly and blammo. Done. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what Fugue can do to your account. And that was a pretty safe 1 cycle clear. Before we even continue, I sure think that's a must pull for any break, you know, team users, because without Harmony Trailblazer, which you will change your path soon, you need someone that can super break, right? Which is why I think she'll be really worth your money, considering how good she is there. Now, the second question I have, instead of just using her as a replacement, what if we use her with Harmony Trailblazer to free up the Ruanmei? I will show how it works, and let me tell you the differences between these two, you know, using Trailblazer or Ruanmei here. Ruanmei is certainly still better, but this team is not bad at all by no means, and this is why, right? Think about it. I'm gonna buff Sam right here. That activates Fox and Prayer, which means if I hit someone that's weakness broken, they will get a super break damage, right? The same could be said for Harmony Trailblazer as well. After she does her ulti, I get super break damage too, right? With all of that said, what happens if I have everything though? Let's check this out. And this is what it looks like. We got the ulti from our Michael Jackson. And here we have the sound. Check this out. I'm gonna use my ulti right away, and I'm gonna use a normal Q just so the enemy doesn't die. The enemy's weakness broken, right? I have Fugue's talent that gets me super break. I have Harmony Trailblazer that gets me super break. Do I not just hit 3 instances of super break? You know, with Firefly's own as well. Check this out. With a normal Q, this is how it looks like. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? That's 140k. And with freaking Link Shot as well, I'm doing 2 super breaks on all of them. The damage is insane. I'm gonna keep this up and see where it goes. Go over Q right here into my ult right away. I want to check this again, dude. Give it that 2 instances of super break. Sounds stupid, man. There we go. Bang. 200k dealt. which if you have a Ruanmei here instead, this is still really impressive damage, but you lose out on utility though. Think about how it's harder for you to like, you know, break the enemy in the first place compared to just using a Ruanmei. But in any case, we should have this no problem. I'm gonna put on the fire weakness on you as well. That's gonna kill the guy on the side for sure. And yeah, we should definitely have this. Now, why are you still immune to weaknesses? Hello. If I were to point out any weaknesses with Fugue, if you can't weakness break him, you're not really doing much. So this enemy, I don't like him. The break team does not like him as a whole. That'll be all for like the interesting stuff and the most popular setup that you will probably see with Fugue, right? And with all that showcase done, what is the verdict on Fugue? I shared it earlier, but basically, yep, I think you have to pull for Fugue if you want to run a break team and keep on running them without having too big of a problem. The simple reason being, once Trailblazer has a new path, and say you want to play that team with the new path, then you may not have to harm your Trailblazer for your Firefly to work anymore. This is your only chance for you to get Fugue that can do something similar to that regard. And you can also consider, hey, using Fugue with Harmony Trailblazer together frees up your Ruanmei. That gives you a lot of options, dude. Even for the future, who knows what characters will come out. There's still so much I can showcase, like Fugue with Brute Hill, which is just going to be broken. Consider she makes your ally also just ignore weakness and stuff. Himiko, Loki can become great because you're gonna get a lot of weakness break with her. Outside of that though, would I just use it as a Pella? Not quite, because I would kind of just use Pella herself if I'm gonna use Pella. She is in the end a really good break support through and through. You won't be using her in like a face shell follow-up attack. I mean, you can, but it just doesn't make sense. But in the end though, if you want to keep your break team running without a problem at all, even when Trailblazer gets their path changed, you want to grab yourself a few. Not to mention, she looks lovely. She probably smells... Okay, let's stop there. There you go. I'm gonna be cooking more stuff with Fugue as well. There's a lot more things you can try over, which I'm really excited about. But that'll be all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take care.